Day.
Yeah.
Tell us, how do you make a porcupine bracelet?
You don't.
What all do you need to make a porcupine bracelet?
Mod Podge,
Porcupine quills.
porcupine quills.
You can get those off of eBay. Pretty cheap, unless you buy the ones from other countries. So, those are what? Where did those come from? Oh, okay. So you can cut up a cheap Dollar Tree slinky into bracelets. And you want to make them to where they overlap some. And then rub them down with Mod Podge and let them dry. But make sure they don't get stuck together.
Also, this is a hazard warning. You must keep the porcupine quills in the water.
Okay, so the black ends or the sharp ends have the quills, the barbs on them. So when they're wet, they're not going to get stuck in your skin. Okay. So when these barbs are wet, or porcupine quills are wet, then you can handle them. They're not going to stick in. So you're going to poke one into the other to create that continuous process. And it's just a wrapping process. And you can use anything really to wrap it around. So you're poking that sharp end into the other one. Try to keep it inside the middle of it. Okay. And then you're just bringing it around and wrapping that. And remember to only work with these while they're wet. And this is when you would put your new quill onto that sharp end. So if you see any barbs sticking up, then be sure and trim those. And this is the resin that I like to use. I have no bias here. I just buy this and it works great. It works fast. And I use it mostly with a nail light. I find it's good to put a thin layer of resin on the outside of these. That way it doesn't snag on anything and come unraveled. Most things that you have wrapped, all it takes is for one little area to come loose and then the whole thing comes loose. The resin will prevent that. Makes it stronger as well. Now you can add some embellishments to your resin. If you want to glitter or glow in the dark, you can add that. Mix it in with that resin so that you can just brush it on in this protective layer. But if you're wanting to keep it as natural looking as possible, then just keep it plain, clear, hard resin.